Test, 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 test. Will you put them in envelopes and just line them up on here? We didn't put names on them, did we? I appreciate you helping with this.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's my good friend. He's right there.
Um, DVIC. Okay. DVIC.
You're doing what I was just thinking, like making sure he's got VIPs. All right, fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh shit. Okay. I know it's shady, so if I see him, I may just acknowledge him anyway. But... Okay. I got you. We're gonna start here in just a minute. I teased him.
Did you?
Yeah, we all on there. Yeah, I asked him. You, him, and Jake. All right, could we have attention, everybody? Could we have everyone find a seat and we'll get this party started? Thanks, Bob. So welcome, everybody. My name is Billy McGowan. I'm the Director of Reentry Services here at Coastal Horizons, and I want to thank each and every one of you for attending, showing your support to today's graduates. Your presence signifies not just your support, but a shared commitment to understanding and overcoming the challenges that these individuals face coming from incarceration back into the communities. So thank you all. Give yourself a hand around of applause. Before I introduce today's graduates, and for those that aren't as familiar as others, I wanted to give you a little insight into the reentry programming that all of today's participants are completing. All of today's graduates are successfully completing the RESET program, Reentry Systems for Effective Treatment. And on your tables, you'll see there are a couple of little pamphlets or handbooks, so anyone that would like one, feel free to take it. And there's just a brief overview of the program. All individuals are referred to RESET while incarcerated. As far as today's graduates, we have 8 individuals completing programming, 6 of which were referred to us from New Hanover County Detention Center, in which we have a partnership with. Wave, Miss Pam. And then 2 ladies were referred to us from the Lexington CRV camp for women, so about 3.5 hours away. These ladies were either returning to New Hanover County from previous charges, or were looking to come to New Hanover County to find a new life, to find recovery, and the RESET program and what Coastal Horizons has to offer for them. So all of these individuals made the choice to seek support and turn their lives around while they were incarcerated. Reentry staff either conducted in-person screenings or phone screenings pre-release. So we go into the New Hanover County Detention Center 3 days a week to screen folks face-to-face. The 2 ladies that were referred to us from the Lexington CRV camp, we administer phone screens with to determine their eligibility. Staff are screening for a history of substance use and or mental health disorder and for a pattern of incarceration. Once individuals are screened, approved, and a release date is determined, Staff coordinate with their attorneys, probation officers, DAC case managers, New Hanover County Detention Center staff, family, anyone possible that can assist and ensure that there is a smooth transition as possible during release. Our staff pick up our individuals directly from New Hanover County Detention Center, and for the individuals coming from statewide facilities, we coordinate either with their probation officers, with our probation officers, and or pick them up from the bus station directly and bring them to our office or directly to their recovery home. For those in need, Reset does assist with placement in a local recovery or halfway house and does assist with up to 2 months of rental assistance. Housing is incentivized by their participation in programming. Housing is coordinated and secured pre-release from incarceration. So we have a bed. We've contacted one of our 8 or 9 recovery house partners here in the community, a bed secured, entry fee, all that pre-release, so they don't have to worry about where they're going to go coming from incarceration. Some of the requirements of Reset are individuals meet with a clinician either pre-release from New Hanover County Detention Center or within the next few days of release for a clinical assessment. Participants are required to complete whatever the treatment recommendation is that the clinician deems necessary. The majority of our Reset individuals participate in SAIOP 3 times a week from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It usually lasts around 3 or 4 months, give or take, from their release from incarceration. Individuals on supervision, probation, or post-release are required to complete MRT, that's the moral recognition therapy. Once released from incarceration, individuals are given a phone number and a color that they're given the phone number and they're assigned a color. They're required to call this, we call it the color line, daily with no exceptions. 7 days a week from the whole stay in the Reset program. If their color's called, then they're to report to our office that day by, what time is it, Kia? 12 p.m. for a urine drug screen. For the first 3 months or so, participants screen up to 3 times a week with us. Participants meet with their Reset case manager, peer supports weekly for case management appointments to assist them with overcoming any barriers that may lead them back to incarceration. Participants on supervision are expected to follow, supervision meaning probation, parole, expected to follow whatever the guidelines are from their probation officers. Their assigned probation officers, our Reset assigned probation officers are in the office with us. We have Officer Tiara Brown and Glissa Morrissey over here that supervise all of our Reset folks. So they're involved with everything going on. So just a small snippet of Reset program. I think I said it's 6 to 9 months. So that's just a small glimpse into what these folks, the programming that these folks are completing today. So we'd like to get started. We'll go ahead and get the graduates in here. We're going to call them and have them fill in the table. Go ahead. Either way, however they want to do it. It's their day. All right. Charles is going to call the names out.
First person I'd like to recognize, Teresa Jackson. Eddie Keller.
Good job.
Jean-Claude Reinhardt. Kyra Dixon. Jamie House.
Can I get everybody to stand and give these graduates a round of applause? Congratulations to you all. But before we proceed to the heart of the ceremony, there's a few folks I'd like to shine a spotlight on. The incredible people that have been instrumental in supporting these graduates. Our boots on the ground reentry team deserve a special mention. These dedicated individuals work tirelessly, often meeting with participants on a weekly or even daily basis. They're the ones who welcome individuals back into the community, provide essential support, and guide them towards a brighter future. So with the following team members that are in attendance today, please stand, wave, be recognized. Reentry Services Coordinator Charles Pickford. Reentry Admissions Coordinator Kendrick Brown. Reentry Services Case Manager Elka Heineken. Lead Case Manager Ashley Biddix. Dominion Lab Tech Takia Cox. Our Reentry Services Probation Officers, Gliston Morrissey and Tiara Brown. New Hanover County Detention Center Community One Coordinator Pamela Campbell DeReef. Thank you all. Thank you all for your hard work and the support and guidance that you provided these graduates to help them get to this point. Either way, you want to stay standing? Excuse me. Equally important are our behind-the-scenes staff and our clinical team, whose hard work may not always be visible, but is vital to the success of our programs. They secure funding, forge community partnerships, and provide the clinical guidance that underpin our efforts. With the following individuals that are in attendance today, please stand, wave, be acknowledged when I call your name. Justice Services Clinical Director Candace Small. RRS Director Jennifer Safara. Coastal Horizons Quality Systems Associate Allison Schur. Coastal Horizons Intake Coordinator Carolyn Novell. And I'm not sure, I'm going to recognize them anyway, I'm not sure if they're here. Coastal Horizons Outpatient Therapist Janiqua Pompey. Coastal Horizons Outpatient Therapist Jeff Simmons. TTI Assistant Director Mike Perosi. TTI Director Dale Willits. Coastal Horizons IT Support Zach Giraffe. Where's Allison? RRS Southern Coordinator Deborah O'Neill. I think I made it. Coastal Horizons Chief Operating Officer Ryan Estes. Coastal Horizons Vice President of Development and External Affairs Elizabeth Redenbach. CBI Facilitator Marlon Greer. Coastal Horizons New Hanover County Clinical Director Rachel Krause. UNCW PhD evaluators Kristen Duvall and Christy Lanier, the twins. Just making sure this one didn't sneak out. And last but not least, this individual, I say this every time, she keeps us all on our toes here at with Reentry and Justice Services. Justice Services Director, Jamie Melvin. So another big round of applause for these folks. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, we would like to take the opportunity to acknowledge the presence of some esteemed community members and partners. Please join me in recognizing their contributions as I call their names. Would each individual please rise, wave a hand, whatever you're most comfortable with, as we call your names. New Hanover County Commissioner Bill Rivenbark. And some may not be in attendance. I've got their names down. New Hanover County Commissioner Rob Zappel. Assistant New Hanover County Manager Tafana Bradley. Chair of the Coastal Horizons Board of Trustees, Jennifer Cranford. I couldn't do it. Coastal Horizons Board of Trustees member Tom Patras. Coastal Horizons President and CEO Margaret Weller Stargell. Coastal Horizons Board of Trustees member Steve DeBassi. Coastal Horizons Board of Trustees member Connie Parker. Coastal Horizons Board of Trustees member Shane Fernando. Representing Journeyman Recovery, Rose and Chip Jones. I think just Chip maybe. Yeah. Representing Ohana House, Elizabeth. Representing Wilmington Recovery, Don Harper. I was making sure I didn't miss anyone. So another big hand for everyone, and thank you. Thank you all for your support. Though it may not always be seen like our boots on the ground team, thank you all for supporting our reentry efforts and justice services here at Coastal Horizons. So at this time, we open the floor up and allow family members, friends, staff, anyone that would like to say a couple words to these graduates, express, your gratitude for their efforts. I'll get it started and by letting all of you graduates know how proud I am of each and every one of you. Coming out of incarceration is not an easy task. Your perseverance and determination to turn your lives around has earned you a seat up here, successfully completing reset today. I also want to let you know that this is your day. This day is for the graduates. But it's also a day for staff, our staff that work with these graduates day in and day out to celebrate. Working in this field isn't always the easiest task. We see a lot of, negative outcomes. Today, this is positive. This gives us inspiration. Inspiration and motivation to continue carrying on. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. Remember that we're still here and to stay in touch. Floor is open.
I'll start. This is probably my favorite class that have graduated. And I'm looking and starting with Teresa, and I remember when she first came in, I said she ain't gonna make it. But I am Y'all guys are my favorite class. Some of y'all have been on my caseload before you went to Officer Brown caseload. But I'm proud of you.
You can have her back.
She's doing too good for me to take her back there. It must have been me. But I was thinking you got here on your own. You didn't. Nobody gave you anything. You worked for it. Continue on working. I often say when you do good things happen. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate your attitude. Some of y'all, most of y'all was not on my caseload, but every time I saw y'all smiled, you said something funny, encouraging. So congratulations, and just continue to on the right road and keep them first. Everything will work out.
Miss Pam, do you need a microphone?
No. I'm from the country, and we talk loud in the country. How about that?
That's right.
God bless you. That's my signature at the jailhouse, right? First of all, I love you all so dearly, so dearly. Before I begin this, let me say a little something about Community One. Billy, I tell you, you just really, this is awesome. This is really awesome. Thank you for what you did.
Thanks.
Let's give a round of applause.
Yeah. Of course, I work for New Hanover County Sheriff's Office, Community One, and basically we deal with mental and drug addiction. As you may know, about 97% of incarceration is with addiction, and the rest is mental illness. And primarily what I do, as Billy has said, I am the liaison in connecting the resources together. I am the one that pray with everybody. I'm the one that cry with everybody. I'm the one that hugs everybody. I'm the one that say, God bless you. As I was coming up on the grounds, and I'm not gonna take long, someone said, Miss Pam, you're gonna sing. I said, well, no, I'm not gonna sing because, I thought y'all got tired of that. And she said, no. So in case I should get $1 billion and y'all never see me again, I'm gonna sing this song. How about that? But before I began this, let me say this. I was talking to my friend here from Ohana, and I was saying that these young people have been changed. You came from A to Z and getting ready to go out into the world. You're going to have people talk about you because they talk about me. Amen? Amen. But what you have to do is love yourself better than you love anybody in this whole wide world. When you love yourself first, you know you can love everybody else, including your children. So what comes to my mind is an old-timey country spiritual song. I know I've been changed. And one thing I like about this song is you can talk about me just as much as you please, because I know I can't do my classes, all right? But the more you talk, I'm going to bend my knees. And when I bend my knees, you know what I'm going to talk to? Can y'all say it? Amen. Amen. I know I've been trained. I know I've been trained. I know I've been trained. The angels in the heavens done sign my name. You talk about me as much as you please. The more you talk, I'm gonna bend my knees. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. one. It says congratulations, you made it with 3 exclamation marks. Is she here? Okay. Kyra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you all for bearing with me. And Ryan Hart. Amen.
Amen.
I don't need to say that. Mr. Keller, thank you. And Kendra gave me a Christopher Harrison
His
McGee.
work truck.
Okay.
We'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you so kindly. I'm very
Thanks,
humble.
Miss Pam.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you
bless
very
you all.
I guess I'll go. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Now it makes sense as to how you guys end up crying in my office, because you cried with Pam first, and then you walk and see me, and then you're ready to cry. That's what happens. By show of hands, how many of you guys are on my caseload? That's it?
Oh, in the whole room?
By a show of hands, how many of you have had an interaction with me at some point?
I mean, we
Oh,
Oh, wait.
yeah, to clarify interaction with law enforcement, like positive interaction?
That's what I was
Bad
like.
interaction, a heart-to-heart interaction. That shows that the reach does not stop just because you're on supervision. Because Jean-Claude and Teresa, you're not on my caseload. Eddie, you're not on my caseload. We just became cool the other day, right?
That's right.
No, no, Eddie, we cool. I'm very proud of all of you. Some of you I've known longer than others. Jamie, Rosie.
I'm leaving out the word,
Jamie. I am extremely grateful to have seen all of your journeys. From day one, coming out, meeting the staff, to being reluctant to meet me or Officer Morrissey, because who wants to meet a PO? But the amount of growth that all of you have shown over the past few months is inspiring to not only us, but to everybody in the crowd. And to be honest with you, this is just a little bit of the people that are grateful for your story, right? I tell all of you all the time that I get to have an interaction with 95% of the time, that your story matters. It doesn't just matter to you. You never know who you're gonna impact. So I know Jamie Harding and I have had multiple conversations about telling your story, making sure your story is heard. Don't let anybody tell your story for you, because it's not theirs. And it gives you power over your story, power over whatever mistakes you've made. It gives you the power to keep making the right choice. And I wanna say that to all of you. Teresa, we was a little nervous when you got out. Whew, we didn't think you was gonna make it. He sure is. And I tell you, every time I see you, how proud of you I am, because you don't understand. Your name was in rooms before you even walked in them, and I was like, Lord, don't let this lady come to my caseload. But no, I kind of wish you did, because hearing your story from you was like, all right, maybe I could try to finagle to get her to come in a little bit more, so she can keep telling that, because that's very inspiring, and I'm very proud of you. Eddie, we're still praying for you. No, I'm joking.
No, she's not.
Your story's powerful. No, listen, your story's powerful, and I told you that the other day. Keep telling it. And I know it's rough, and I know there are feelings attached to it, but you don't know who you're inspiring by telling whoever will listen, right? Jean-Claude, we cool.
Always.
Always. Every time you come in, hey, Miss Brown. I'm like, Lord, it's Jean-Claude. Jesus, it's too early. No, I'm joking. He never fails to come in without a smile. He makes himself known, even in the hallways, and it may just be in passing, but trust me, I do appreciate it. Because you never know who dealt with what on the way to wherever it is they gotta go. So you never know who you're impacting by just saying, hey, Kyra. Hey, Kyra.
Hey.
I'm proud of you. Like, extremely proud of you. And I want you to know that. And I want you to tell yourself every day that you're proud of yourself. Because that's major. Okay?
Okay.
We ain't gonna cry today.
No.
Jamie, why do you put y'all next to each other? I can't even say Jamie H. Because the other one is also Jamie, I'm very proud Jamie House, I'm very proud of you. You've come a very long way. And every day, you come a little bit further than the day before. And that is impactful. Okay? Keep that in mind. It's very impactful. And there are people watching that you have no idea know who you are. Okay? Jamie Harden. Yes. You can go back to Officer Morrison tomorrow. Jamie has been our, I won't say problem child, because we always knew that you could do it. Jamie has been but Miss Brown, I got a question, person, every time I say something. But Miss Brown, what about this? But Miss Brown, right? You did that 2 days ago. I'm very proud of you. We've been telling you since day one you could do this program. We knew you would be great. Jamie is back in school. Jamie is doing everything in her power to make sure that all her mistakes are corrected. And I'm proud of you for that. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Rosie, I'm glad to see you awake. Y'all don't know, Rosie works.
Works.
It is difficult to get every time I see Rosie, it's Miss Brown, I'm waking up. What's up? Every single time. Rosie works third shift. She will come in for class, go work second shift. She is the house manager at the house that she lives in with Mama Liz. She is a powerhouse. Okay? And I want you to remember that.
Thank you.
Because it was a little rocky in the beginning. But I'm seriously proud of you. You have no idea. Because, it was like Miss Teresa. I was like, Lord, Rosie. But no, seriously, I'm proud of each and every one of you. I want you to understand that today is day one of the rest of your lives. And I say that because graduation seems like it's the end, right? You finish the program, it is this monumental thing, but the real work starts today. Keep that in mind, okay? That does not mean that your resources are no longer available to you. It may mean that I need to start turning my phone off on the weekends, because some of y'all, both of y'all.
Okay.
No, but seriously, today's day one. And after this comes the rest of your life. You are not that person that met with Miss Tan at the jail. I don't think I've seen any of y'all in the jail since then, which is an accomplishment. Keep up the great work. Billy's always here. Reset's always here. I'm gonna start putting signs on my door to tell y'all I'm not here. But keep telling your story and keep walking in the path that God has created for you. I'm proud of all of you.
Thank you.
I'll go next. Again, I'm the lab lady, as everyone knows. This group truly is one of my favorites. I have seen this group come in, and I've learned something from each and every one of them. Rosie, I learned from Rosie to work. If you work, you get good things. Work. Jamie Hardy, I learned from her that it's never too late to start fresh. She's back in school, she's getting connections with her kids, she's got a grandbaby now. Jamie House. I learned from Jamie House to keep my mouth closed. Because I don't know how many times I've had to tell Jamie House, keep your mouth closed. Kyra. I learned from Kyra to always play it cool. Kyra never lets anything affect her in a way that she's going to have an outburst. She knows how to control herself, and that's what I learned from her. From Jean-Claude, I learned always use your resources. Is that man, if it's a way to get something done, and it's somebody to call, he's going to call her. Oh Lord, Eddie Kelly. I've learned from Eddie Kellum.
I'm like, wait a minute, easy now.
Eddie, what did I learn? I learned from Eddie Kellum to be on time. Because Eddie is on time for his things. If he's supposed to be there at 9 o'clock and his appointment is at 9 o'clock, I'm getting messages on my teams from Trev. Please come get Eddie because he's out here waiting. Eddie's got a million things to do, but he's going to be there on time. And Teresa Jackson. What I have learned from Teresa Jackson. Teresa reminds me a lot of my mother. She's taught me it's never too late to have relationships with the kids. So I am very thankful for this group. I learned something from each group, but I really feel like I've had a connection with each person up here. I know it's just drug screens, but you get to know a lot about a person sitting in the bathroom with them. And we've had some of the best talks over a cup of tea. And I appreciate y'all for coming in, for always respecting my lunch break, because you know, get your screen done before 12 o'clock. And I appreciate y'all being here today. So thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say to my mom, Teresa Jackson, I love you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Yolanda Bostic. I'm a case manager with Link. First of all, congratulations. Thank you. This is a milestone. I don't know all of you, but there are a few of you up here that I've had precisely the years that I've passed. I've crossed before John Claude. I've been at the Harrelson Center. And Miss Hardy. Lord, it slipped through my fingers. She was on my caseload for Pathway Home. But I'm so glad and I'm so proud to see you here today. Coming to you from someone that has re-entered. I will not tell you that the road is going to be easy, but I will tell you that the road will be worth it. And the other thing that I want to share with you is that for everything that you love, don't allow anyone, I don't care if it's parents, children, aunts, uncles, grandmamas, friends, significant others, do not allow anyone to hold you hostage with your past. Amen. By your worst mistake. That's right. Keep pushing forward. Again, I am so, so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to say a big congratulations to all you guys. I don't know you guys, but I'm really extremely proud and happy for you all. And the biggest to my daughter Kyra, who it's been a challenge to, what she was going through. I was kind of naive to a little bit of it. But when I did see the reality of it, I was heartbroken, but I knew through this process, and not trying to boast, but I knew she would do good. She's always been a good girl. She's always been a sweet, kind girl, but she's the biggest crybaby. But I'm really proud of you, Kyra. I am.
She crying now.
Hi everybody, I'm Elka, one of the case managers.
Hi, Elka.
I gotta tell you, I agree with what's been said, that this is probably one of the best groups of graduates that we've had. They all hit the ground running, they were all determined, they all decided that this is what they wanted, and they worked hard for it. Like Rose working third shift, I still don't know how she does it, but she does. And Jamie always has something going on. If she doesn't become an entrepreneur of some great business, I don't know who will. Yeah. And Jamie House has seen a lot of, some negative things happen while she is going through reset, and she still bounces back and knows that she's got to work just a little bit harder to get what she wants to get. And Kyra, oh my God, I was telling her she's my favorite. Kyra also came in wanting to do whatever she could to change her life and to, as she said, never go back to jail, ever. So I'm really proud of her. And John Claude, he's been walking up and down the halls, says hi every time he sees me. He's also, like I said, very resourceful. If he wants something, he's gonna go get it. Eddie is such a nice guy. I love him.
Thank you, Ms. Bell.
He also comes by my office because he's got to see Kendrick, so he has to come by. Always says hello, always very polite, very much into his recovery, and really, as far as jobs, I think you're really doing what you want to do right now. So that is great.
Thank you.
And last but not least, first of all, I love your haircut. Not too many people have that anymore. I really love it. I think you also, I didn't know you, so I didn't have this idea that you might not make it. So that was not even on my radar. But you were always, every time you came in the office, you were smiling. Even if it was a bad day. I mean, you didn't have bad days, I don't know. But you were always smiling, and I have to say, I'm proud of each one of you. I enjoyed meeting with you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. I hope you come back and visit. I really do. But like was said before, this is the first day of the rest of your life. Go out there and make it the life you want. Thanks.
I have to come up here and speak to my Rosie. Rose, I'm gonna try to do this without crying.
Right. Oh, God.
Alright. Girl, I tell you all the time, you know how proud of you I am. And you have impacted my life in such a big way. From our first encounter, that first day, your rough travel here. But you have been so determined, and that determination is inspiring. And you have helped me
Sorry.
with so many things, and being the lead in our house, and just kind of taking charge of things the way you do, and the care that you show to all the other women. And just being a support to me. I can't tell you how valuable you are. And it is a joy and an honor to be on this journey with you.
Oh, thank you.
Very inspiring. And I know that you are gonna do big things.
I hope so.
God's got big plans for you. Jamie, you were at our house for a short time, and it was a pleasure to have you, and get to see you graduate as well as kind of a bonus. Rosie, we're not done.
No.
We got a long way to go. I gotta get in.
Yeah, I'll be real brief.
I
wasn't gonna say anything, but but I had to. Well, first and foremost, I'm a survivor just like you are. We already know. And actually, I took off work to come here this morning for T-Money and my man John Claude. I took off work. But see, it's a different thing for me because I'm also celebrating with y'all too. Every time somebody up here celebrate, I come back and do it again. What they didn't recognize, we got a life group also. That's internally inside the program also. Loving ourselves for excellence. You know what I'm saying? And T-Money and John Claude, they with me every Monday and every Friday. And what they didn't know, well, my class know, but in 2 more weeks, November the 28th, my birthday, that's my 2-year mark too. You know what I'm saying? So every time y'all win, I win too. Every time you win, I win more. But see, it's different for me, right? Because this changes every time we go around.
I work next to next to the Good Shepherd. And a lot of my comrades that I see here on a habitual mistake, I see them now walking to the store, trying to figure it out. What I learned throughout the accolades that I see my comrades trying to figure it out, they need somebody to remind them that it's okay when they don't figure it out. You know? See, and that's where I come in at. I'm the reminder that it's okay when you don't figure it out. You know what I mean? And I've learned that resilience comes from eternity. Young lady, you said something that just triggered me. What you said to me, don't let your past define you. That goes both ways. It can define you for greatness, and it can define you for whoever you were. You know? So this is where I'm at with it. I'm gonna sit mine down. I'm humbly proud because, right, man, even my sisters that we ride with, like this is a family to me differently because I understand pain, right? I understand sacrifice, right? And most importantly, I understand hard work, but with my higher power, I can't do it on my own. None of this that I'm talking to these good people around here about can be defined by my own will. I had to understand that only God and my higher power, whoever your higher power may be, you gotta reach out, right? And when you reach out, you gotta say, fuck it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. When you reach out, but look, that's the motivation for me. You see how it goes? When you reach out to the point that you're like, yo, you're not going to let nothing stand in your way. You're not going to let nothing or no one, not even your significant other, not even your mother, no one, right? I go through it daily. That's why mine is solid with me, because we understand each other. There is no compromise in addiction. I said it once, I said it twice. It doesn't have a color, no size, no ego. Yo, you gotta define it, man. And T-Money, John Claude, I'm about to turn 50 in 2 more years, in 2 more weeks. And this guy made me get 2 jobs. I'm waiting for time to get all this stuff. Hearing resources, I'm like, well, yo, why am I settling, being lazy? Because I got comfortable, right, in what I was doing. And even the Bible reminds you that you can't be comfortable nowhere. Because when you start getting comfortable, you start becoming lax. So I had to stand up, and again, thank you God for being my accountability.
I'm still on to speak to my brother John Clark.
Yeah.
Brother, we had took some walks together. You are an encouraging man in my life. My brother Eddie, y'all are my brothers. You're the family. Miss Rose. How you doing, sweetheart?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. So, and what y'all have taught me, what you have shown me, is that during my walk in recovery, I have to get off the path of me, because it's not about me. It's about helping people that is still out there suffering. And what you have shown me is that I have to take back what I got here in Wilmington. I have to take it back to Greensboro. Because there's a city down here in Greensboro where the city, nobody's helping them get clean, get better. So now God has put this on me to go back to Greensboro to help my recovery act in Greensboro. With the help of Oxford House here, I'm hoping to push the city to sit down at the table with me to figure out a plan of how we can do this. All this came to light by me talking to y'all about it. And I just want to say thank you. Ms. Brown. That is my motivation right there, Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown has pushed me from day one I got here from Greensboro. She had always told me, hey, Mr. Cole, you better than what you think y'all know. She was there with me when I went through a 13-step program. I had to cry like a dog. Let it go, Mr. Cole. I said, let it go, Ms. Brown. Mr. Cole, that's natural. But anyway, she had me get through a real rough time. And Ms. Brown,
okay, you know, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all, but most of all, Jamie Harden. I'm telling you, like, I don't even know where to begin right now. Like, we have a 19-year history, and that is my best friend. I'm so proud of her. She tried to get me here a year ago, and I wouldn't come. Well, finally, I I did, and I'm so thankful that I did. And I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you.
I love you too. I love y'all too.
You'll be up here soon, don't worry.
Yeah. 3 more months.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Before, is there anyone else, any more staff members, audience that wanna congratulate our?
Congrats, thank you. Proud to work with you, big ups.
Did we get 7 words that time?
Following Kendrick's lead on that, I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. I've had intimate talks with most of you on this board. We discussed certain things, and I still consider you at best superheroes.
Yeah.
You've overcome adversity. You have overcome something that has trapped you in a sense, and you made your way out. Continue to fight. Continue to move forward. This is just the beginning of the journey that you're going to achieve more greatness and destinations. So again, to mirror everything that everybody said to each and every one of you, congratulations.
Mr. Teresa, it's all you.
I'm Teresa, I just want to say, first of all, I would like to thank Kendrick. He was my main motivation. And Charles would get me in there when I needed to be. Elton, just met you. I met you in the jail. And the first thing I told you that I know I'll never smile again. You said, hell, I'm here. You're going to smile again. And I was smiling ever since. Okay. Thank you.
You wanna come up here? You need that.
Okay.
You're wearing glasses like that, yeah.
Now, actually, I gotta take these off.
Uh-oh.
No, seriously. Because, for one, I want to say congratulations to everybody up there. And thank everybody for coming to help, celebrate with us today. Forgive me, you all. I am a little nervous. I am trying to, find my words. It's a few people that I want to thank, first and foremost. First, I want to thank my Creator. And then after that, it was a few people that met me prior to coming back to society. Miss Pam, I don't know if you remember me, but I was one of those people that came to your office, that you hugged, that you prayed, and you remember it was a couple of times they told me I would not be here. See, some people don't understand. I was in a dark place. I'm not glorifying none of this. I'm just telling you where I came from. I was facing 15 to 25 years. Kendrick did not give up on me neither. Thank you, brother. I remember sitting in my cell. I wrote Mr. Charles an extensive letter, trying to reach out, trying to let him know my what direction I was heading in. And I want to say this real quick too. And I'm gonna make this story right here kind of quick. But it was a young man that, and once I was in the jail for so long, I became kind of popular. That's nothing to glorify, but people get to know you. And a young guy, he came to me one day. He said, "Yo, hey Ace, I got something. Let's smoke. Let's smoke." But at this time, I had done been through so much. I was trying to change my life. So I said, "Nah, man, I'm good." I had cooked everybody a meal that night. Anybody that's been locked up, y'all know I'm talking about Swoles. I was a big fan of the tuna Swoles. But anyway, late that night, I hear all this commotion. So I look out my cell. I see dogs running through, CSI, emergency people, and it was that same young guy. And this guy's my son's age. He had got something, and it was laced with fentanyl. And I remember looking in the mirror, and I said, "What's the difference with me and him?" It was no difference. And the last time I seen him, he was unconscious and he was foaming at the mouth. So I don't know if he made it through or not, but that was scary enough for me. And this was a good guy, you know what I'm saying? But that right there, that was kind of like the weight that broke the camel's back for real, like seriously, like put me in my mindset, like. And then I started reading, and there's a few things I want to share with y'all. Do not let no one's opinion of you become your reality. Also, and this is something that I say to myself. I could fool some of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. And that's why I was facing that time that I was facing. And I never thought in all of my life I would ever say thank you to a probation officer. I'm just being real. I'm cut a little different. I mean, I'm being real. But the toughness and the staying on top of me, it helps keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? If you get everything you want all the time, you don't gotta put in the work. And I just want to say, stay focused, because you know life is precious and life is great. And like I heard someone say earlier, that this is a new day for us, and it is, and it's a fight every day. Regardless of how long you being clean, you got to keep doing the next right thing. And I just want to say I love everybody, and you know, let's do what we do.
That's a hard one to follow right there. First, I'd like to say all praise and glory to the Lord Father God and the grace and mercy that's offered through His Son Jesus Christ, because without Him I wouldn't be here today. Amen. You've heard, I'm the resource guy. I love resources. I'm a valuable person of great work. Let's just shout out to Step Up right there and Miss Yolanda at Link right there. Those are two of the resources that I've utilized to build my foundation. I wouldn't have found those resources if it wasn't for this program. Ashley, right here, she's a resource lady. She's got a book about that big. Nothing but resources. There's a sign at the house that I live at. I live at Hope Recovery. And it says, don't be upset by the results with the work that you didn't do. I love that sign. I work. I'm doing everything I can to make sure I have that solid foundation. And here I am, 7 months out now. I have a solid foundation. To my fellow graduates, I challenge you to build the house that you want to build on the foundation that we've been offered.
Okay. You better say that, John.
To build the house that you want to build on the foundation that we have created.
Got you locked. Got you.
It can be a small house or it can be a big house. It doesn't matter, as long as you build that house. We've got the foundation, you know, and with a good, strong foundation, it talks about it in the Bible, you know. If you build a solid foundation, it ain't gonna go nowhere, you know. And to show my appreciation, I created a little certificate for the guys here at Reset. Billy, Charles, Elka, Ashley, and Kendrick. I sincerely appreciate everything you guys have done for me. And I just wanted you to have something in recognition of that appreciation. And my fellow graduates feel the same way. I'm sure they do. Because you guys have been there with us every step of the way. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it.
I just wanna say I just wanna thank God, you know, because without Him, none of this would be possible. And most of all, I wanna thank my mom for always being there for me. I know I let you down a little bit, but I'm gonna do better, I promise. And I wanna thank all y'all. I love y'all, man. Without y'all, I don't know, man. It's He. We really bonded in that jail cell.
Yeah, we started early.
Without you, I wouldn't even know nothing about this program. You know, I just appreciate you for giving me that guidance. You know, like a big sister. You feel me? I love you. I'm a little nervous. I'm not good with crowds, so I'm not good at speaking. So give me a minute to find my words. From where I used to be to where I am now is I'm so proud of myself. I think the whole Reset crew for what you've done for me. I never thought in a million years I'd be here today. It has opened new doors for me that I thought I would never get back. I'm about to cry about it. My son, 18-year-old son, I get Thanksgiving weekend. I'm starting to reconnect with my twins. I just haven't told anybody yet because I'm still dealing with everything. I deal with stuff by myself. I don't really talk about much, but I can come to Miss Brown about anything. She's the best parole officer I've ever had, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. I would never trade her for the world. She is so awesome. She is really good at her job. She's there for you. She's a friend more than she is a PO, to be honest with you. She really works with you. She really, really cares about your success and everything that you do in your life. She understands. You know what I'm saying? And to my fellow graduates, I don't know a lot of y'all that well, like T and Kyra and Rosie. I don't know y'all that well, but Jamie, I've known you for a long time. And this is a very good accomplishment for me because I've come a long way.
Yes, you have.
I've come a long way. My attitude and my...
Yes, you have. I'm very proud of you, Jamie.
I'm proud of myself. I never thought I would be here today coming from actually where I come from. A lot of y'all know. But thank you to everybody. Billy, Charles for being there whenever I need somebody. Kendrick. Elka. T.
Kia.
I know. I know. She knows what I mean. I call her out all the time. But thank everybody. But if we can do it, guys, y'all can do it. Just stay focused. Keep moving forward. Keep your head held high. You can do it. Trust me. It may be hard, but you can get through it. And Reset is the program to be.
Okay. So my first big thanks goes out to Mr. Glisson. This man stood up from court for me. He made me sit though for 30 days, even though I got approved to come into the Reset program. But this man stood up in front of that judge and said, we're willing to give her a chance. And for that man to see what I could do and believe in me and put me into this program was the best thing that ever happened to me. Then he handed me over to Miss Brown. Lord. This is the best probation parole team I have ever met in my life. I've been through Johnson County, Wake County, everything, and let me tell you something. They didn't want to help you like these people right here do. Miss Elka, you've had to deal with all of me. And Miss Elka, my hat off to you. This whole crew. Charles dealt with me being late, not ready for the van all the time. He's always stuck by me. Billy's always been there when I needed him. He's never left me though, y'all. He's waited for me. And I've been pretty late, okay? But everyone on the team, thank you. Kelly, my best friend, I'm so glad you're here, girl, and this is gonna be you in a couple months. Steve, every day, you give me something to live for and to go on with my life and stay so positive with bringing your family involved and trying to bring families together. I love you for everything that you've ever done for me.
I
I just want to say thank you to all of you guys because where I'm from in Hickory, we don't have programs like this.
Yep.
And I never ever would have made it if not for you for accepting me into the program. And without you guys, Elko, you put up with my attitude all the time. You pushed me. Ms. Brown, if I didn't have you, I probably wouldn't have came this far either. I probably would have gave up and said forget it.
Yeah.
Mama Liz for opening your house for us. My best friend Brittany for coming out here with me. I love you. Whew, sorry.
It's okay, baby.
I don't know, I mean, I know you guys, but I'm saying I don't know where you guys come from. I don't know how long you guys have been you know, doing this for, but I know it's definitely worth it. You know, a year and a half ago, I never would have thought I'd been here, ever. And, I don't know if there's is there people in the program in here? I haven't
Yes,
been
there
here?
are active
Okay.
participants in here.
Okay, well, I just want to tell you guys, keep going, keep pushing, because it is worth it. It really is. Like, when you get to your 6 month mark, your year mark, your year and a half, your 2 years, it feels so good. There's no better feeling than this, for real. And I just want to say thank you guys, that's all.
Lord just reminded me of something. I want to share a resource with you all. If any of you find in your journey that you want to pay it forward and use your lived life experience to help someone that's coming down the road behind you, Link is offering to pay for peer support classes for anybody that is justice involved. I will make sure everybody gets my card before I leave.
There you
Oh.
Peer support specialist certification.
And before we conclude, Mr. Billy, there's one thing that's eating at me though. Because I want to thank
Eat
Reset.
it.
I want to thank Reset as a whole.
Yes.
Yes.
Because without Mr. Charles, there was days I couldn't get the work this man came through for me. He know I was working way across town. I want to thank Ms. Elk on a personal level, Ms. Ashley, and Mr. Billy. Right?
Yes.
Excuse me, John, but yeah, Mr. Billy too. These some great people on a personal level, and they always have my back from day one. And I just feel like sometimes when people do a good job, they need to get recognized instead of getting criticized when things don't go in people's way. So thank you guys as a whole. The whole Reset program.
That's right.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Thank you all for your hard work. Can we stand up and give these graduates another round of applause? Before we close out and head to lunch, is there anyone else that would like to say something to the graduates that didn't have an opportunity? Good.
We made it. That's
We
all.
made
On your tables, you see a flyer with a QR code. If anyone is interested in participating in a reentry simulation to get a brief glimpse of what it's like, what a glimpse of the journey that these folks have endured, scan the QR code, enroll, and we'll get you in there. Also, does everyone see the tree with the lights on it in the back? Listen. So this is our gratitude in celebrating the season. November being Thanksgiving and gratitude and all. We have our gratitude tree. There are leaves back here on this table. If someone could write, we do a gratitude, different gratitudes, and we keep it on the tree and we pass it along for the next year. So there should be are there pens back there, Candace? Okay. Sorry, Candace has lost her voice, so she's like. I think that's it. We have Thanksgiving lunch being catered from Golden Corral, is being set up out in the back hallway. I do ask that everyone allow the graduates and their family to get their food first. So thank you all.
Yeah.